It is the party season, but cooking a meal for your guests doesn't have to leave you or be a laborious task for you. In fact, with the help of the LG SolarDOM light wave oven, your next dinner party will be a breeze. And Zola has the perfect dish for you to serve, along with some very helpful tips on making dinner parties stress-free.
Inviting people around for dinner is a great show of generosity, but it can be nerve-wracking when you want to impress your guests. With a knockout fish dish and Zola's advice, you've got the ingredients for a successful dinner party.
Dinner parties are great, but hosting one is not that easy. From cleaning to grocery shopping to cooking, there's a lot involved. Zola, when it comes to making a fish dish, I get really nervous because either my fish comes out overdone or undercooked. What are some of the do's and don'ts for cooking a good fish dish?
You're not alone with the fear of cooking fish. Most people have that problem. So the first thing to remember when making fish is to make sure that it's fresh. And fish should never smell very fishy. It should always smell like the sea. That way you know you're getting the best fish. In terms of overcooking it, fish is ready when it starts to flake. So once it's flaky, then you know that it's ready to eat. So that way you'll know not to overcook it or undercook it. And today's dish is herb crusted fish. So basically what you'll need is some panko breadcrumbs, some coriander, lemon, chili. I've also got some vegetables, so we've got some courgettes and some peppers. Then of course we've got the fish. I'm using sassy green listed hake, but any green listed fish will do. And also we've got some potatoes, because with a dinner party you want to feed people and you want something substantial. So potatoes will do that for you. Okay.
When hosting your dinner party, what are some of the things you need to keep in mind when creating your menu?
Try not to make anything that you've never made before, so don't go too adventurous. So learning to do something and doing something before the dinner party is always a great tip. Always make sure you find out the dietary requirements of your guests beforehand. So you don't want a nasty surprise when a vegetarian shows up and you've prepared steak, for example. That's a big no-no.
Key in managing your time is choosing a dish that doesn't require too much effort. This herb crusted fish is a one-dish solution, so all the elements of the meal cook together, which saves a lot of time and won't leave you flustered.
Always season at every stage, so.
Okay.
Okay, you squeeze lemon.
Oh, I can't wait for this dish.
Another tip for planning your dinner party is preparation is key. So make sure that you prepare everything as far as possible beforehand. You don't want to be the only one slaving away at the kitchen while everyone else is having a good time. Also, clean as you go, so that at the end of the night you're not left with a mound of dishes and a dirty kitchen to contend with. Right, and then into the SolarDOM.
So, now that our fish is in the SolarDOM, let's clean up this space using the Handy Andy Ultra, because it will make sure the surface is most hygienic.
Handy Andy Ultra kills 99.9% of germs, ensuring that surfaces are not only sparkling clean, but hygienically clean as well. LG also recommends Handy Andy for cleaning and care of their appliances.
Look at that, Zola.
Doesn't it look good? And Zoe, I've left my final tip and most important tip for last. Presentation. Your guests eat with their eyes first, so the way you plate your food makes a huge difference. So make sure you take time and you care about the way it looks, okay?
Wow, Zola, that looks absolutely amazing. It is a dish to impress any dinner party.
Brighten up your home with Handy Andy. Handy Andy, always a beautiful ending.